Okay, I don't get to do these chores very often. It's been Nathan or my dad, but these are some heifers down here. We feed with the feed truck every day.
Meet the Peterson family. Our dad, the three Peterson brothers, and our families farm together in central Kansas. Our family farm started in 1882 and has been raising cattle and crops ever since. Please subscribe to this channel and give us a like and a comment if you enjoy the video.
Okay, these cattle are up at the bunk. They're kind of mixed as far as the age of the cows. Some young heifers that got bred. There's some 3-year-old pairs. There's the bull who's breeding them. Some of these calves want to eat this ration, so it's an interesting pen. So there's some calves piling around the ration to eat. Cows are in piles. It's a good place for them. Windbreak here. Calves are growing good. It's a sorting day. It's also our financial end of year meeting day. So we're going to hear hopefully good news. I mean, you get to see the spectrum of the whole books and a little bit about which enterprises, had more expenses than other years or less expenses or more profit or whatever. So we have that meeting to anticipate. But this morning we got to sort some cattle. We have one more sale left. Salina has one more sale left before the end of the year, and going to sell some steers at that one.
Can you call him again, Brighton?
Try again.
Good job, Brighton. All right, this is basically our last fall field work. It's almost winter. It's almost December 21st. It is December 16th. This is where we had the fall pairs. They grazed here for probably 2 months, I think. I am spraying off any volunteer wheat that might be there, and this field has a history of a lot of henbit. It's been alfalfa a lot for us. So by spraying now instead of in the spring, I should save some moisture as the weeds won't be using moisture. I also can use lower rates, and the ground conditions are really nice. We're not too wet from spring rains or winter snow. There also just tends to not be as much wind in the fall, so I feel like it's really nice conditions. And this ground will be ready to plant corn into and should hold the weeds until the corn is up, so that is all good thing. And it is kind of like the opposite, like Dad made the point, it's kind of the opposite of like cover crops, because then you don't have a live root, because you killed whatever live roots were out there. But live roots that are out there are weeds. Henbit, last spring I saw the henbit use a lot of moisture, and I didn't get it killed fast enough. Especially on corn ground is where I like to do this, where we're planting early. We want that early moisture to get it started. The winter cover crops have basically been holding back our yields on these dry years. So we have to do a little of both. And that being said, this forage blend has really good soil health right now, because we have all the root mass from 4 different species. So the earthworms have a lot to chew on right now. The microbes, they're doing something. So it's all a balance, and everyone has a different opinion. But this ought to be a really nice cornfield next year. Next year is going to be the year. We're going to get great rains. We're going to raise 150 bushel corn right here, dry land, which is awfully good for Central Kansas. But that's what I said the last time we had corn on this field, and it dried up.
Well, we finished choring. I had some more pens to feed on my second load, so these ones are just barely starting out with my ration, so they kind of just get a dusting, about 100 pounds of this silage grower 1 ration. And then they've already, usually we feed the grower before the starter, but today was backward. I'm back to the 40-50 because Greg took the M7 to go do some dirt work by his house. I guess I could deal with the 40-year downgrade in chore tractor. I'll miss the nice warm heater and a bigger cab.
All right, everybody, it is December 17th, also known as my birthday. And I am breaking ground on an exciting new project
The goal is to connect this pond here with this pond, so all of this area in between and then a little bit to the north, and create about a 14-15 acre pond that I'll irrigate out of here at the field in front of my house. So it's going to take a bunch of dirt work, but I have gotten the permit and the water right, and so all that's left now is to build this pond and hopefully get it done before the spring when you know, the big rains that usually come would fill it up. Now it feels a little crazy, obviously, to be building an irrigation pond. If you've been following our channel, you know that the last 3 years it's been crazy dry, our ponds have been empty, and we haven't been able to irrigate. So this feels a little bit like a Noah's Ark situation where, you know, kind of building the pond on faith that it'll start raining. But at the same time, I also figure if it hasn't rained for 3 years, there's no better time to build a pond because it's bound to start raining eventually. So it's all how you look at it. But this is an exciting new project, and I'm going to keep you guys updated and posted on the progress. As of right now, I've just done a couple passes, and I'm filling in a low spot over here, a draw. But the dam is gonna start on the edge of that water there and go all the way across to, I don't know if you can tell, there's a little rise up there. That'll be the edge of the pond, and you can't really tell on camera, but this is all a low area that all goes underwater when it floods. And so the hope is to capture the flood water. It looks really flat on camera, but the hope is to capture the flood water and make a big pond out of it that we can pump on the rest of these acres over here. Day 2, we are making some progress here. This is the pond dam going across that way. Everything this side will be water. So we've already got water here, that's our low spots. We've been taking off of a high spot here and building this dam. Again, on camera, everything looks really flat. But the end goal, we're gonna go all the way across with the water, and it's gonna be a nice, beautiful pond. Today, I've got this, what is it, a Degelman scraper, pulling quite a bit of dirt with it. Kendall was out here with the M7 and the dirt mover, but he had to leave to go feed cattle, so I'm back to being by myself. But I've gotten a lot done today.
Something's happening over there. 3 loads going out. There's my uncle's over there. There's a butcher steer we're fattening up right now.
Yeah. Who else does Jesus love?
1, 2, 3, she loves me. 1, 2, 3, she loves you. Sit down, Steele, sit down. But I'm gonna try.
Hang on.
Can't even walk, he's driving a tractor.
There's the new calves. These aren't the ones I bought. These are from Fire in El Dorado. It was their last sale of the year as well. There's a couple suspicious ones, but it's a really nice set. I think they're from only maybe 3 different places based on the tags. The 38 head. We shuffled around some cattle yesterday. This group needs to be hauled down to my dad's. These are the steers off of what just came off of starter. They'll be paired with pin 5 once pin 5 is done with starter. Wow, we got square bales. Now that the hay market isn't sky high, we can buy some. He even wants to store it inside. I don't remember putting hay in there before. Moving square bales is a little different. He's got a stab, I guess, in the middle of the bottom bale. No, but you can fit a lot of them you can fit a lot of hay on a semi that way. Also, I don't ever remember putting hay in that shed, but I guess he thinks it's worth it.
How did they put them on there sideways? I don't know how he's gonna get these.
Oh, these ones. So these calves that had fresh Milo stocks. Calves all look real full after the morning feeding. Cows are about in the right. I don't see any really thin ones. I'm not here to come check their pond water. But yeah, there's some good sized calves in here. I mean, that calf is not even 4 months old. September, October, November, December. I guess they're closing in on 4 months old. Some of them are only 3 to 4 months. You can tell a lot about a cow by what kind of manure pad it's having, and that's a pretty good looking one. There's plenty of protein in there. They're obviously eating rations, so that gives them much more adequate nutrition than just eating leaves of milo plants. These calves will probably be weaned in March after they graze that green across the road for a couple months. Well, I got the right amount. I got 32 adults out here and 31 calves, so there's an extra adult because it's a bull. I also found my pumpkin. They didn't eat the pumpkin that I broke and left out here. Oh, there all the calves go running for their moms. They were over here by the pond, which it doesn't look like I need to chop ice for. I came to look at it today. I got down to 19 overnight. I'll go take a look. It looks like they've been stomping in and eating right over, or drinking right over here. All right, bull. Hopefully you're on your keep around here. Been here. This bull's been here since 2019. It's my first bull I bought when I first got cows that first summer. So most of my calves have been from this guy. I'll need another bull next year. He might get sold in the next year or two. So he will be 7.5 to start the spring season next year. So he will be 7.5 to start the spring season next year. How long do you guys keep your bulls? For those of you that have cattle, how many seasons do you run your bull? I bought him at 18 months, so he's been running every season since then. I have a younger bull who's only 2.5, and then we'll add a third bull for next year. I read a thread on Twitter about this. I've heard, once they've done 5 or 6 seasons, then you better start to think about them retiring or just being a backup or something. Then I saw some people have like 10-year-old bulls on that Twitter thread. I was surprised by that. A bull not performing costs you some dollars if your cows show up open. One of the cousin dogs get to play together. Sorry to make you stand up. We gotta get you worked here. Gonna work these Salina calves first. Probably work them today in El Dorado tomorrow. They've had another half day to relax and be used to the pen. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, stand up. Come on, behave yourself. Hey, hey, shh.
All right, day 4. Here's our dam. And Nathan's over here today helping me. He's chiseling this up, make it a lot easier to pull. I've mainly been moving topsoil with the dirt machine, filling some low spots over here. But now is when the real work begins. Once Nathan loosens all this soil, it's gonna move a lot faster. And then we're hoping to get at least one other person over here, and we're gonna pull all this dirt to the dam and connect to this pond and the pond behind me. And it'll look a lot different after these next couple days, I think. Gonna make a lot of progress.
Okay, working the ones I got from Salina still. 48 of the 63 were all from one ranch. It was a group of 6-weight steers and 6-weight heifers. So I'm working now. Blacks and reds mainly. I think there was like one Charlet that one or two I picked up. Man, big kick from that guy. It was our chilliest morning in a while, 19 degrees, but really nice sunny afternoon. So still pretty good cattle feeding weather when the sun is out like this. Got a scoop of hay there. He's topping off his wagon.
We're in a little trance here. Oh, you're too cute, yeah. Oh my. Yeah. being silly.
Alright, Henley, this page has all the different colors of tractors on it. Which one's your favorite?
This one.
A blue one. Oh, we're gonna have to step up our game for Henley. Pulling sick ones. Come on, buddy. You're not feeling so good. There's always a couple of those guys. I want nothing to do with you. You go right back to eating.
Cavies. Trying to do about half of them.
Alright, we're putting all the fall pairs together. Now, is that the one we gave a shot?
45? That one?
Did he cough?
Hey, go on.
Get up there.
Hey.
Always fun. All the new roommates are saying hi to each other.
Little Lord Jesus lay down his sweet head. The stars in the sky look down where he lay.
I am getting this back rubber working. It has some permethrin in here. It helps control lice and other bugs and stuff that make cattle start rubbing their hair off and stuff. We pour them when they go through the chute, but then when that wears off, they start rubbing again. So anyways, especially this time of year, I'm getting it working, but now I have a crowd around me. Pretty friendly guys. Very interested in what I'm up to.
Merry Christmas, everyone. It is December 25th. We have a foggy, kind of an icy fog this morning. About 32 degrees. Can't see anything. Still feeling the Christmas spirit, I guess. My daughter woke up with the flu or food poisoning or something this morning. So, again, not ideal, but Merry Christmas nonetheless. Cattle still need to be fed. So getting them fed this morning. I'm on Christmas morning chores. Nathan's on Christmas evening chores. Kendall is out of town at his in-laws. My in-laws are here, so I do a lot of the chores on holidays because I'm not going anywhere. And then of course Kendall and Dad are normally doing them, so it's nice for them to get some time off. Cattle got their food, and once I finish here, I'm gonna go home. We're gonna open up presents if Brighton's feeling up to it. Beginning to look a lot like Christmas, except it's fog instead of snow.
Santa book.
Yeah, I read about it.
Kobe thinks it's for him. Why not you open your stocking? What's in yours?
Sit down. Sit down, Tom.
Came to play with our new Christmas toys, but ended up in the tractors and chopper for most of the time. Time to go do chores though.
It's time to go do chores. Chop her down. Chop, 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 chop. chopping that tractor. It's food. I'll chop those people, chop those things. I'll chop the walls. I'll chop that. I'll chop these prayers and the leaking things. Punch, 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 punch. Now they're all clean in here.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Check out our music videos linked in the description. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, and explore our website, www.petersonfarmbrothers.com. See you guys next time.